If your brand belongs in the heart of the yachting world, this is where it happens. Yachting International Radio reaches over 1 million yachting professionals and enthusiasts every month, with 77 million impressions, 220,000 social followers, and 74,000 podcast subscribers. Our hosts are insiders, crew, captains, CEOs, trusted voices shaping the industry. This is targeted, high-impact advertising in a luxury niche. Visit yachtinginternationalradio.com/advertise. Your audience is already listening.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rich as Fuck podcast, the show where we talk about money, life, yachting, investing, and all things in between. Today I have the honor of sitting down with Leandri Kerschbaumer, probably butchering that.
Probably.
All the way from Nicaragua at the moment, I believe.
Yep.
Good morning and welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
No worries. Where are you finding yourself?
I'm currently in Nicaragua on my rotation, but yeah, usually England, I guess, is my base.
Okay.
Sometimes Cape Town.
Okay. That's good segue because that's one of the first things I wanted to ask you. Who are you? How do you pronounce your surname? And what is your background?
Let's get into it. So surname's Kerschbaumer, which is German, and it literally means cherry tree. So I'm a cherry tree. And my mom's Afrikaans, my dad's German, South African, and I was born in the UK. So I kan Afrikaans praat, maar like not that good.
Interesting. And German?
Yeah, I have the passport, so
okay.
That worked out. But no, I can't speak German. Dad messed up there, really.
And when you live in the UK, where do you live?
Grew up in South London, but now they're in Norwich, Norfolk.
Okay, and schooling was done in the UK, I'm assuming, with the accent.
Yes.
Okay.
All girls Catholic state school.
Wow. Discipline.
Yeah.
And debatable. And South Africa, how frequently do you visit there?
I spent more time last year there than here, but where my mum's from is not a place I want to be. But
Where's
Cape Town, love. Brits, Northwest Transvaal.
Brits is hectic. That's where the kids bite the dogs.
Yes, my opa was the mayor of Brits back in the day.
I remember we played a cricket game in Brits when I was maybe 14 or 15 years old. And they had to stop the game because of drunk dads from Brits who started attacking the umpires on the field. And that's my only recollection I have of Brits.
There's lack of Brits.
So, Leandri, how did you get into food and or yachting?
Food, always been obsessed. Like my earliest memories, like on the farm in Brits, and I'd play in the mud and make like mud cakes. And my first like favorite book when I was a kid was Mary Berry Cookbook. She's like this famous granny who's like a famous baker. And I would just like flip through the pages. And then I went to a university open day to study geography, and I fell asleep in a lecture twice. And I was like, Dad, please don't make me go to university. And then he was like, fine, okay. And then I went to culinary school, and then I've been a chef for like 10 years now.
Wow. Okay. And when did you make the transition to yachts?
Probably like 6 years ago now. It's like hard to keep up with it because I like dipped in and out. I stopped to study wine for a bit as well in France. But yeah. Okay.
And what do you work on now, if you're allowed to share that?
A cooler, the 52-meter grey one, not the red one. Everyone's like, oh, it's the red one. I'm like, no, different boat, same name. I don't know how they figured that out.
Why do these guys not get like an original boat names? There's so many words in the world, and then there's 70 boats with the same name.
It means like shark in Russian.
Oh, okay. So I see what cohort you play for.
But no, actually, not a Russian owner.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And charter boat?
Yes.
Okay, and you enjoy that? You enjoy the hustle and the back-to-backs?
I do. I just love it.
Yeah.
Like becoming a creature, like just, ugh. Yeah, I do.
Now, stepping back a little, when you first started, a lot of people that listen to the show are kind of trying to enter, and a lot of them trying to make their way into the galley. I think a lot of them believe that it's a faster way to get rotation, but I think once you're in the galley, you realize it's probably the hardest job on the boat, in my opinion. Your hours are always wacky. You have the most fine-tuned requests, etc. So what advice would you give to newbies on how to land that first chefy job?
But then are they chefs already, or are they just like...
Let's start with ones who are not culinary trained at all.
I don't recommend that. Like, it's just like, you're not a chef.
Okay, but people can become a chef.
A lot of us trained hard, and like we did the hours at the time, like the restaurants. Like, I don't agree, and this is controversial maybe, but I don't agree with just doing a 2-week course and then being like, I'm a yacht chef. Like, no, yeah. Like, it's like the biggest advice I can give people is if you want to do that, then go stage, go like do work experience in restaurants, give them your free time and get like, so you can understand how services work, how like systems work, how to be like organized, neat, like it's like but then if you do want to just like do it that way, then I guess sous chef is the best way to do that. But yeah, I don't recommend that. Like, I
understand. I don't think that's controversial at all, because many a time we've been exposed, especially when you're grabbing temp chefs a bit on a whim, and you get those yacht chefs that were never, yeah, and you can feel it, They maybe come in hot and, they deliver their best on the first 2-3 days for the crew whilst you're still underway. And everyone's like, wow, this person's got it together. But then day 4 or 5 of charter, the wheel starts falling off big time.
Yeah, I think 100% you should go work in restaurants and go work in catering. Like events catering was probably the game changer for me in terms of like yachting, because yachting, you're such a cowboy. You're just like, you just gotta do it. And like events catering is very much like that as well. So like I give a lot of my cowgirl, yeehaw, chefing ability to events catering.
Okay, that's good advice for those listening. And there's exception to all of these rules. I think I met one guy in my career who I just don't think he ever knew he had the ability. He was working on deck. We were in a bit of a pinch. One night we had to whip something up out of our assholes pretty much. And this guy pulled into the galley and cooked something magnificent, and he completely pivoted his career. And 3 years later, he's a head chef on a 55 meter. So
yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Some people have that raw and natural ability, but let's not put everyone into the same bracket, because
it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the trade. I get it.
Yeah, but like it's also there's questionable things on Instagram sometimes. I'm like,
it will be the death of us all, these Instagram portfolios. Now, obviously, you probably get this question a lot, but what is your go-to cuisine to cook for guests?
I really like to bastardize like with Asian flavors, and that's very broad, but like I love Thai flavors because it's so fresh and light and like punchy. But then also Japanese. I'm not a pasta risotto kind of girl. So like when guests ask for like vongole, I'm like, oh no, just let me do my thing. But yeah, like very fresh, light flavors. Basically everything. I like Middle Eastern as well. Like love Lebanese and Iranian food as well. So it's like you just have to be able to do everything, don't you?
Yeah,
like,
you need range.
Yeah.
But can you braai?
Can I braai? Honestly, that's a blue job. Yeah. That is a man's job.
Fair enough. I braaied on the boat.
The pink jobs are doing all the prep, doing like all the cleaning up, doing everything, and then the man takes the tongue and is like burns the meat a little bit, whatever, and then he gets all the credit. That is the heritage. That's the culture.
I am for that reason board. Very grateful to be a man.
Yeah, I mean, but on board, yeah, I have to. And they're like confronting myself. Like,
okay, now, so the show's called The Richest Fuck Podcast. I try and simplify basic personal finance and financial concepts to yacht crew. And I also really like to look at the psychology of money when it comes to yacht crew. So I'm going to pivot to that realm for a second.
Okay, I need your assistance and help in this realm. I'm a bit useless.
Okay. Well, this episode is not about telling people what to do and whatever. It's all about the light side of spending. So why do you think yachties are so god-awful with money?
Because you live in a weird little bubble. It's not reality. And you're like, oh, am I a guest when you get like your first day off? And then you're like, spend. But like, life's for living. Life's not a rehearsal. So sometimes spend.
Okay. I like that take. So are you in that camp? Are you a YOLO, like we'll make money again tomorrow? It's
I
yet to be spent?
This is my hot take, right? Okay. Money is currency. Currency is energy. Energy is flow. So money's transactional. So you spend it to get an energy back in return. So it needs to flow. So yes,
okay,
I do.
I see that, but I'm going to try raise you with something else. Yes, it flows. Flow and transactions doesn't always have to mean out and into the abyss. You can also...
you have to respect it. You have to respect the money.
And it can flow into things that take care of your future, right?
Of course. Balance.
So just like your money is flowing currently in Nicaragua on your well-earned rotation.
Flowing.
Even though it's cheap there, everybody, you should go to Nicaragua. Maybe not if you live in palaces like Leandri, but no judgment. I'm more of a hostel backpacker myself.
Hey, I tried it last night. I left after 2 hours. It was a very expensive nap.
No AC.
No AC. Just come on, grow up.
Yeah. Okay, fair. That was a good answer to that question. I know what your answer is going to be on the following question, but do you think yachties have a mindset or an identity problem when it comes to spending?
I don't know. I think it's I certainly am uneducated. Like in school, they didn't really teach us this kind of stuff. And my dad didn't really teach me this kind of stuff. He just has his accountant. And I'm like, maybe do I? And then you don't pay tax. And then it's like, okay, well. And then you get accustomed to, every time you get a pay rise, you get accustomed to that bracket. And then it just it snowballs, I guess.
It does. That's called lifestyle creep. And it happens to us. It happens to everybody. And it's not just yachties, it's like you move into a new WhatsApp group. And suddenly the people around you now no longer they drive Toyotas, they now drive Teslas. And you cannot, it's human nature to try and keep up with the Joneses. And in yachting especially, it's super easy to fall in that trap because we're not only exposed to rich yachties, we're exposed to the richest people in the world who we work for. So we easily justify dropping a few grand on a weekend at a beach club because the boss this weekend just spent $500,000 on flying a seaplane in to bring him some special caviar.
But also, if you look back at your life, you're not going to regret that. You're not going to be like, oh, God damn, I had such a good day at that beach club.
100%. All I'm trying to advocate for is to cover...
I told you might regret bringing me on.
No, I like this. It's good to have polarizing views, because otherwise I'm just in my own little echo chamber. But
sure.
I think what's really important is to at least think about your nest egg and about an exit because you know what yachting's like. Some mornings you wake up and you are like, fuck my life. I hate this. I want to go hang myself in the walk-in freezer. And if you don't have exits, You look attacked about that statement. But
I love my walking
it's just to give you options, It doesn't mean like digging it under your mattress and starving yourself from fun, but at least giving yourself a possibility to exit is the only reason I've created what I did.
No, I agree. And that's why I'm kind of doing the whole like Chef Leandri thing now, because I'm like, I can't do this shit forever. Mm-hmm. And like, as a woman, it's not a long-term career. Like if you want to settle down and have kids, you're not going to be a yacht chef. Like it's not reality.
Yeah.
So I've almost like created this, like, it's like a second identity, but it's actually just me. So it's like,
it's a personal brand.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, so like trying to see what opportunities can eventually come from that, because I'm not silly to think yachting is a long-term thing. Like, especially it's harder for women.
For sure. And I think at least for a woman, you've chosen kind of the right department within yachting in terms of transferable skills. I think a lot of the stewardesses find themselves feeling a bit stuck at exit because really the only direct transferable skills you can do is taking what you are doing on board to land, and no one really wants to work in a hotel.
Yeah, but like I don't want to work in a restaurant.
Fine, but you can run your own catering business from home, even as a mother,
Yeah, and there's options. I think there's options for stews too, like events and like private households, I guess. But like, a bit less.
Yeah,
I think I'm very blessed that I love what I do. So it's...
Yeah, and I'm yet to eat your cooking, but what I could see, it looks pretty spectacular. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Best and worst financial decision you've ever made?
Best financial decision I ever made was not going to university.
Wow, that's a great answer.
Yeah. Because all my friends are still in debt now. And they're all like, we're never going to pay it. And I'm like, don't have any debt. Worst? I don't know. Probably like, I don't even want to... just like...
You can say whatever.
Chasing men. Do you know what I mean? Like flying to different places. No, girlies, listen up. We're not doing that in 2026, okay? The men's got to chase us.
That's going to be a snippet. That's going to go on the highlight reel. That one right there. Fuck talking about money. We're talking about relationship advice. Yes. 2026 is the year of the queens.
It's the year of the self.
Yeah. Okay, good answer. Now, if you had $1 million right now to spend, you only get 1 week.
1 week?
How do you blow $1 million in 1 week?
Well, you want me to say something boring like investing, but I'm absolutely not doing that. I would buy gold, and which is technically an investment, and rare gems, and just like adorn myself in gold and sparkle.
Well, that's really, you're buying an asset. You're buying assets. Like, I'm happy with that answer. Okay. Lots of golds and lots of rubies.
Yeah.
Now, travel and lifestyle.
Yes.
What are some of the favorite places you've traveled to for work?
I really like the Caribbean.
Okay.
I wouldn't go there. I have been there on holiday, but like I wouldn't choose to ever go there again on holiday. But like, I love going there. I feel like the Joel's obviously great. Yeah. And the yachties, I just feel like are so much like more friendly, and everyone's just a bit nicer, more relaxed and chilled. Like it's a nightmare for provisioning.
Yes.
But worth it.
Wait, if you had to list top 3 islands there, are you more like a St. Martin, more a Antigua?
St. Martin. And Antigua's good too. But even we went to St. Thomas, so I was like, actually, this is not bad.
Pretty nice, yeah. Yeah. Did you ever spend time in the BVIs and the USVIs?
Joining the boat back there now. BVI. Okay. When I go back.
That really surprised me. There's especially one island called Tortola, which is super cool, and it's close to Jos van Dijk, where the OG Soggy Dollar is.
Okay. No.
Yes, and fun fact for everyone, because we like money and we like talking about dollars, the soggy dollar got its name from everyone that was going to that bar. The only way to get to it was by swimming. So by the time they get to land, their pockets and their money is wet and they pay with soggy dollars. Fun fact.
I was thinking that the other day because Nicaraguans have plastic money. England has plastic money. Like, why do Americans not have plastic money? It's just silly.
I know. Good question. That's a topic I can write a newsletter about. Thank you very much. Now, 5 places you have traveled for vacation.
Mexico is just like, it's always going to be a firm favorite.
Yeah.
I also like, because I studied wine, I like wine tourism, and Cape Town is just elite. Like you just can't, it's unmatched. Yeah. But yeah, Cape Town is probably like, will always have my heart.
Yeah. I know we're kind of biased, both of us, but it's like the older I get, the more places I travel to, the more you realize, wow, it is actually nuts. That is our backyard.
Well, yeah, you guys. I'm still in the process of getting the green mamba.
Why would you want that?
If I want to stay in South Africa for longer than 3 months, I need the green mamba.
Okay, understood. It's worth it. I thought it was for other benefits I'm unaware of. It's not a good passport to have.
No, I've got English and German. This is trifecta. Green mamba, let's go.
Yeah, okay, I like that. When there's rugby happening, who do you support?
Green and golds.
Okay.
Green and golds. I've never been to Twickenham to watch England play. Ugh.
Good. I would have most likely stopped this podcast and never aired this. Yeah. I can pull the plug. Producer Jamie. Okay. Go-to meal if you are cooking for yourself and you can't be fucked doing any effort.
Rye, lamb chops, salt, lemon.
Okay. I feel like that's still kind of a bit of effort because you have to make a fire.
Okay, gas fry.
Oh, get fired. Over my dead body. That's getting cut out of the show. I just got my darling wifey just got me a big green egg. Ooh. I'm not sure if you know what that is, but it is.
I do know what that is.
An absolute game changer. Yeah, it's massive, and I initially thought it was a braai. It's actually not. It's an oven. It's a ceramic oven, and it's all about temperature control. But I am nerding out on that thing so hard.
Love that.
Tomorrow for birthday braai, we're putting on some ribs. We're doing brisket with the little wood chisels. I'm very excited.
Was it your birthday? Oh shit! Happy birthday!
Thank you. That was this past week and not relevant.
Oh, nice.
But yes. Okay, and then to close us out.
Okay.
What travel hacks can you give some yachties that are looking at their next rotations?
So a big mistake I made coming to Central America. Don't bring a roll suitcase. Just don't do that. A rucksack if you're going traveling for sure. And then get like the packing cubes. They're amazing. And then everything's kind of organized.
Okay. And what about, where did you fly into in Central America?
Into Managua.
Okay.
So I went from St. Martin to Miami to Managua. I was quite lucky because only 9 hours. And usually it's like 24. So
Yeah. And then after Nicaragua, what's the rest of your itinerary looking like?
El Salvador and Guatemala. And then back to the boat.
You're going to do the volcano in Guatemala?
So I bought trainers today because I left them on board. So yes.
Okay, good. I'm yet to do that, but my previous decky, now that I'm retired. He came back from that volcano mission recently, and it was out of this world. It erupted during the sunrise. I think you're in for a treat. But don't underestimate it. It's a climb.
Yeah. I need to exercise, honestly. I've been eating so much rice and beans.
It's so good, though, eh? And it's non-GMO.
Yeah, it's true.
And empanadas on the chicken bus.
Oh, no. The chicken bus. No, it's not, though, because I have to get it on for the next one. But, it's just a bit much. They call me a fresa. It means like a princess snob.
Yeah. I was sitting on the chicken bus. I was sitting on the chicken bus on my way to Lyon from San Juan, I believe. And a guy came on there with his goat, with his baby goat, sat right next to me, and the baby goat shat on me while I was sitting in the bus.
No.
Yes, I have a really funny video. God. I'll send that to you.
Please do. And then you're like, yeah, you should get in the chicken bus. You're really selling it.
It's like $2, the Yachting Investor.
That's true. This is why you're retired.
Well, Leandri, thank you so much. And really, from all the yachties that recommended you come on the show, I see what they mean. Your page is really raw and authentic and funny, and just keep it up. Enjoy your zest for life and enjoy the rest of your rotation.
Chef's kisses. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.